When you were on the run for your case, you went to the BET Awards.
I went May. I left May, and I turned myself in November that year.
Right, but in between that, you went to the BET Awards.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I was just saying, man, that was like, yo, Ross, why don't you come to the BET Awards? I said, bro, I got this situation. Really can't be around. No authority, no police and all of that. I really can't nah, you good, they with us. All right. You know what I'm saying? They got, everybody cool. Ain't nobody going, they making sure we straight, dog. They good. All right. And then that's when all the bullshit, I'm like.
So at first, Ross and Jeezy get into it.
Yeah.
Right? And were you there?
I barely made, because they had a line to get in and everybody had to go through the metal detectors and shit. So they was first. They went in first with security and, the rest of the entourage behind them. And I wasn't too far, but the way that everybody was coming in, it was a wait. So I want to say a minute and 30 seconds, maybe a 2-minute wait. Finally got through there and I opened the door and that's when before I opened the door, I hear all the commotion and while I'm going through the metal detector. And if you see the footage, right when you see everybody meleeing, you see me creep up, like you see my dreads, I creep up like this, like trying to get in there, like, yo. And I didn't know what was going on, man. And, then nobody really told me it was Jeezy. Everybody was being quiet. I didn't know. I thought it was the 50 Cent shit, so I didn't know. And so we go back to the trailer and then, I was right there. Hey.
So you guys go back to the trailer. Now, how do you get split? Because at some point you get split from everybody.
Yeah, because everybody was leaving and then there was a police officer outside trying to hold everybody back. And he started holding people back. And I'm sitting there like, this is exactly why I said I'm not coming here. Now he's finna be like, IDs. I'm fucked, bro. I just said this shit, bro. But he's holding everybody. Not me. Nigga, I was like, I start walking this way where his arms can't really reach me because there was a lot of people coming out. And he can't hold everybody. So I kind of like slipped through and went to the trailer. You know what I'm saying? So I could be safe, so I could stay the fuck away from police. So I get to the trailer and they said, all right, Ross leaving. The cars just finna come around. They're coming around like this, I don't know, this driveway kind of thing, like a street. It's a street, but it's like you have to make a U-turn at the light and come around and people pick you up. So they had it was like organized. So I'm waiting for the cars to come up and then the police in front of me and then I look and then I see homie and it is what it is. But
so what happened? You see him and you approach him? You go after him?
Nah. I was waiting to get out. And the police won't let me out. And I had a thing behind me. I could either jump that and run into the darkness like a coward, or we could just run it right here. So Mike Knox, I think that's his name, big guy. He threw a punch. I threw a punch. Then...
So from the video, they all kind of jump on you.
Yeah.
And then it gets broken up.
Yeah, then it get broken up.
And then
the pepper spray broke everybody up and then it was my turn.
Before that happens, you go after somebody.
Yeah, then I jumped on one of them. I think it was Mike Knox again, and I wish I had my shank on me. Then I was already going out with a bang. And I said, nah, don't take the shank, dog. Don't add no extra charges, dog. But if I would have brought that, I would have jabbed him right in his armpit right there. Ta, 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 ta. Nah, let me take that back because they gonna persecute me again, dogs. Gunplay says he's gonna stab Mike Knox. Nah. But I just, just try to get some get back. Look, man, that shit
and
there.
Did you see 50 Cent in
right
there at all?
Was just to show how my heart is. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, no matter what, anybody that would see that many people and see his ops right there and have the option to run, I think 9 out of 10 would. You know what I'm saying? I seen it happen too many times. I ain't the type. I don't even tie my shoelaces because I don't plan on running. Ever. We just gonna have to handle that shit right now. But now, like thinking back, I needed that because the judge said, you better turn yourself in now because you out there, like you in the media again for some more shit. And they jumped me, but in the media, they made it seem like I was the starting the shit and I was the troublemaker and I got banned from BET and everything. Like he made the calls where I got banned from BET and shit. He played it like how they play, so. But I had to turn myself in 6 days later. And I think that was God telling me, all right, it's time for your ass to sit down and really rethink everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to face the judge. You got to face the fire. You got to face it. You can't keep running. You running from the law, but you ain't running from 10 niggas. All right, we get it. But you know what I'm saying? So what's up? All right, don't run no more. Let's go. And I head on. I met the law head on. I met this nigga head on. And when I turn myself in, you see not a scratch on my face. Y'all see that? There's not a scratch on my face. Like Anyway, I asked the celebrity box Tony Yayo the other day anyway.
So you want to box Tony Yayo and some celebrity boxers?
Yeah, I'll celebrity box Tony Yayo.
Cause he was definitely there. Cause you can hear Tony Yayo.
But he ain't do nothing. All you heard was him saying, "Yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga." Hey, you know what's crazy though? The older I get, the more like I don't really give a fuck. But it's like I wish the way Ross's business. The way Ross's business mind is, the way 50 Cent TV and other business minds is, if they would have, what if they would have got along? Mm. What if the beef did get squashed that day? Because it was supposed to be squashed that day.
Right, was it? I think Fat Joe said he was trying to get it squashed.
So what if that really would have happened? And you know what I'm saying? What would have been? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just my mind goes there when the more clarity I get in life and the more experiences I have, the more I see bigger pictures now. I don't see Polaroids anymore. You know what I'm saying? And possibilities. That's what I be seeing now. Not saying, you know, if like they say, if it's up, it's stuck, whatever. I don't care. But
both of them are big entrepreneurs, man.
exactly.
So
You know what I'm saying?
It sure seems like they could find a way to get some money together.
Yeah.
There was rumors about your chain. What happened with your chain?
Shit, it popped, nigga. You getting jumped by a bunch of people, that shit. It happens, my brother. It happens, man. It happens.
Yeah. It was a pretty wild fight, man. I remember, when it happened. It was
man,
big news. I mean, you didn't run, man. A lot of dudes, like you said, would have ran, bro.
I'm down to fight. I'm a fighter. I grew up fighting. It ain't nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. But that was a time when, man, I was a wild boy, man. That was a wild time, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have needed some straightening back then. I might have needed. I was a knucklehead, boy. It was like, and I felt invincible. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm successfully ducking the law in all kind of ways. And I see another year and couple years where I wasn't gonna go to jail. I was gonna be on the run for it. And I had a nice little plan set up. I didn't give a fuck. But when I really said to myself, I got to face this. I got to do this head on, man. I got to turn myself in. I got to beat this case, get it behind me, and just start over. And that's what I did. Started over.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.